Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I am joined by the Brother Bear, Highwayman, Kaiju King himself, DJ.
All right, this is my formal request. You are required, if you're hearing this now, it's too late. You can't leave the video. You already made the agreement. The second you got to this point, you have to give me all of your foil DM cards.
Oh.
Okay. You have to give.
Really
it's not an option. This is where we've arrived. This is the none of you care about versus monster. Okay, I care. I care too much.
But yeah, I mean, speaking of, right, by the time this video goes up, we are in the release week of EX9, which is, I think, a well-needed injection of life into the game to a degree. Granted that EX9 itself is not really going to change the meta drastically, right?
No,
but I think it'll be.
Who knows?
We don't know. But I do think it'll be nice to have more stuff to play around with, right? As opposed to like the usual like sort of.
We could use some
BT-21 stuff. Yeah.
Some fresh blood on the court.
But yeah, that being said, we've got our last of this week's locals at Sully's Abode here for you folks. Sully's is the local card shop we go to every Thursday for Digimon. Start at about 6:30 p.m. Like I said, every Thursday, located in Bolingbrook, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, want a nice shop to play around with, hang out with some cool people, play some Digimans, feel free to swing on by. We would love to have you. I'll drop their store link down in the video description below, along with their socials. Today's matchup features a return to Cam by Danny playing red-based Mastemon. If you haven't checked out that original video, please do check it out. Very spicy list, very, very interesting. We've got Nick bringing back Old Faithful and Numemon. Nume is getting a few pieces of support. I wouldn't say it's like direct support-ish to a degree, right? In BT-22 with some new pieces. So I definitely think we're going to see Nume make a little bit of a recurrence. Definitely maybe not to the degrees of where it was last summer, where it was kind of running rampant. But definitely a deck to mess around with for sure. Come BT-22. There's a lot of neat stuff coming in that set. So it should be really fun to watch. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like I said, hit us up on our socials. And without further ado, let's hop right into the round.
Yeah, I think Nume is probably not going to see any support for a while. I don't have to think, because like the Manzai and Shin Manzai stuff we're getting in 22, and even the Platinum Nume and stuff like that too. Like that's all very much like CS coded stuff. Like it might work okay in Nume a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to like make the deck revive.
Right.
Digimon Emperor. Oh baby.
It's still a good card. Still a good card.
Nick's being nice. He's letting Danny take it back. I don't think Danny was playing in that era, so he's not familiar with the Emperor shenanigans. So what we had to go through, the trenches, the wars we fought. God. It's crazy when you think back to how the meta was a year ago with Nume and Vaccine Armor and Imperial, and
I don't want to go back.
And everything else, like running around. Like it's crazy to see like where we're at now.
I feel like every summer they just have these decks that are just running rampant, right? Like last year was Nume, Armor Vax. This year it's Sakuya and Megidra. Both are probably arguably two infuriating decks to play against to a degree. And we're right back here again we were there again with like Nume and all that stuff. So it's like here we are again, back at it.
There's a lot of tough stuff. Okay, we are gonna pitch a card to grab something back out of the trash. We do have our end of turn DNA to go into a Dino Beam, which it looks like we're gonna do. Then we can spit out the
Selfie.
The last one attacking, pop 4 careless. So pop the Garymon. Go ahead and do a check. Does hit Aku X. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, makes sense. You just bomb deck connects anybody to keep your stack safe. And I don't think it looks for Greymon a name or anything like that.
No, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
Dude, that Agumon X, I love that card so much. And every time I see it, it makes me want to build a black base like Greymon deck. But then I remember you have no DP climb in the black base like section of it, and you cry.
Yeah.
you have no DP like climbing at all. You have like your protections like lackluster in this day and age. It just hurts. It all hurts.
All right, looks like we passed turn. Is that Garymon in the back?
Yeah, that is a Garymon on the back. Okay.
So Danny can do some things here.
He's in a good spot. No protections here. Does he have a Masty in hand? Looks like
I feel like if you,
not.
yeah, if you had it, I feel like that definitely would have been the play, just to get rid of the
Does draw it
Digimon.
off the Koro draw. That's
Yeah.
huge. Yeah,
Will
swing
swing.
that. I mean, that's the thing about swinging it into Nume is you're pretty safe on the swings.
Yeah.
Like Nume's whole
yeah,
thing was like
that's true.
the security was never going to do that many favors for them. They just had a lot of bodies that like they
Right.
could spit out really quickly. But
No
obviously
promo
that's good.
Masty. Go ahead and we'll choose to recover. Put Emperor up on top.
And get rid of that guy.
Get rid of him. Just huge for Danny.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
doesn't
here
wanna
you
push
probably,
Ortiz.
yeah, you do that to play a body out, which is good. Because now you just threaten lethal if you can choke Nick down to 1.
It's so
We'll
good
go
that you
ahead
can play
and-
from hand to trash.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think here, if you can Evo in the back, you just Evo in the back. Or that.
Try-
Or even
that
better.
works even better. Oh.
Oh, hello,
Hello,
Dino.
B. Yeah, that's fair. that's fair.
All
Okay, so
right.
Nick needs. Oh, does find
Ooh,
the one
of Nume X. I forgot that card was limited.
Yeah, I mean that's why Nume's dead.
Yeah.
Max got limited. Although I think nowadays with Medieval Gallant running around, I think he would struggle a lot. I also
Very much
weirdly think
agree.
that maybe this is crazy of me, but I also feel like Nume's probably slower than like Megidra and Sakuya nowadays.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which is wild to say, right? We're just like, oh, look at this deck, it's so fast.
Yeah, because like 16 meta was quick, but like games didn't end quickly. It was just
No.
you just reached like your board state that you wanted to achieve quickly.
Mm-hmm. There was still a dance you had to dance to get to where you want to be.
That's
Okay.
That's a Manzai. Isn't that,
That
a
is a
Manzai? Am I
Manzai.
crazy?
That is a Manzai.
Which Manzai is that?
I think that's the Arby. I'm
That's
not
an
too sure.
altar.
That's the
or
altar from
something.
the Tamer pack that we got at Nats.
Yeah, that's the RB1. Interesting. Yeah. So on Evo until the end of your turn, one of your opponents gets sec -1 and -3 KDP.
Mhm. We'll go ahead and bait out the block here. Use Barrier to keep Gato alive, which is smart. Now we have an XV here, which will then allow Danny to DNA Evo, bringing out the Sylphie once again. Get that last check, and then we swing again. Go for game.
Yeah.
All right, Danny putting on a show for us here with Masty.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Dude, the tough for Nick too. He just didn't see many resources come out of security at all, and he was able to get some search going, but he just never had enough memory to like keep turn to like cycle things properly.
Right.
Also, not saying like a lot of his Manzemons, because like one of the big things was like Manze X, right? Like Manze X just gave you so much gas.
Right.
So not saying that was pretty tough as well. But overall, Danny just played it super well.
It's really nice to see. I mean, I haven't been to locals. I've just with the move and stuff, I haven't been as close by. But like, I remember going to Dean's and playing against Danny when he like first got into the game. I still remember like him playing with the mat that we got off of the starter deck, because that's the only like mat he had available with like the memory counters and stuff. But it also like helped him like keep track of like card areas and zones and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then like seeing him like cook now, I was like, damn, this guy's getting really
Yeah,
good.
he's been cooking with a bunch of random stuff. I think one of the other new heads that we have at the shop too, his name's Jared. He's really cool.
Yeah.
I think he's one of Danny's friends. I think Danny brought him along. I'm pretty sure. I see them talking a lot, so I assume.
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong. But yeah, that's so. And he's been like watching him, like kind of learning, like try different stuff out. It's been really cool. Yeah, Danny. I'm excited to see what Danny does with Wind Guardians. I wonder if he's gonna be able to like cook something with Numemon really well, because he was on that train for a hot minute.
It's just nice to see new players get into the game, right? Like so many times, like I think even last year, right, we're just like kind of dooming and glooming with like, oh, One Piece, you know, they're getting better. Oh, here's a Manze. Bye Hawkmon. But it's nice to see the game grow, I guess is long story short.
Yeah. No, agreed. Fully agree. So, I mean, Nick's actually in a pretty good spot. He has the which card is that? I can't tell. It's one of the floodgates. I don't recognize which one.
Is that a Chumon? That's not a Chumon.
No, it's not Chew. I don't think it's Chew.
I don't know what card that is actually. I'm showing my age.
I have no
And we
idea
see
what card that is
another
either.
Emperor come out. Okay.
I'm trying to see. I can't tell. The camera's too blurry. Why was the
Emperor
camera so
comes
blurry
out.
today?
This will cut off Danny from being able to do much this turn unless we just hard Evo in the back. Which is a little bit tough, but still not the worst thing in the world. So we'll go ahead and Evo for 3 into Gato past turn, and I think that's fair.
Which floodgate are you? I'm about to like look up like black rookies and just see like what comes up.
What does Nick do here? We see a protoform in his hand. Not sure if that really will do anything here. We have a memory boost, a sepia memory boost where we can kind of search. That's not a bad play either, just to get some pieces, get some extra memory for next turn. And yeah, we do end up playing it. And what will we pick up? I think we will pick up the Manze again.
Is that a Chikuri? It's not Chikuri. Is it Kokua?
We will pick up the Nume.
What is that card?
So Danny is starting his turn. What is he going to do? He's got 3 memory. We'll go ahead and swing. He's been utilizing that barrier a lot to good effect. So we will see that again here as we hit a Etamon out of security. Go ahead and play out XV. We should go ahead and pop that floodgate that I still don't know what the name of.
I'm trying to find it. I promise you. I swear to
we
God,
go
I'm trying to
Dino
find
B.
it.
Once again, Dino B will play out Hawkmon. Hawkmon will go ahead and search. There's the Sylphie that he was missing. We do have one in hand, it looks like, actually. Just didn't have it set up in trash, unfortunately.
Is that a Kotemon?
Go ahead, swing, get rid of the body, and call it a day. Alright, so we go...
Oh, it's Zenimon from BT-18. That's exactly what it is.
I have no idea what that card does.
Can't gain memory other than by Tamer effects. It's just another floodgate. I forgot that card existed.
Okay, so X antibody, Manze X, effect played out a Numemon. Now where does Nick go here? He's looking at the Sendril. I mean, Sendril was not a bad card to go into right now. Particularly with Overclock.
That's the first time I've ever looked at a card and been able to just, like, see the art fully and not recognized it in any capacity. That made me feel so like just so much bolder than I already am.
So Sendril plays out the token. Can't overclock here. So looks like we will go ahead and pop the token to get rid of Hawkmon. Then we'll go ahead and overclock over the
Dino B.
Dino B?
Spending, so we don't get.
We shouldn't get
partition
partition
maybe we're DP
here.
reducing.
Yeah, I think we're DP reducing. Yeah. Okay. So we will call it a day at 4 memory on Danny's side.
Sendril reduces by how much does she minus by?
I'm not sure. I haven't played Sendril or used those cards in a while.
I think it's 6K.
So Danny can kind of pop off here since both bodies were left out on the board. We had the Sylphie set up now, so that'll go ahead and swing. Does end up living, and now we can do Masty shenanigans if we have the Masty. It looks like we do have her. So we'll go ahead and go into the promo Masty here, which will then, I'm assuming, get rid of the Emperor over on Nick's side.
You're gonna put down the youth of the I guess we're just leave it then, just burn top.
Smart.
Trash top, play a card out. I think we just want to threaten lethal this turn. I think that's the idea.
No, absolutely. It's definitely
swing,
very smart. Yeah, wow.
Evo Dino B, yep. Just give itself rush and swing. Yeah. That works.
Cool. Wow.
That just works. Yeah, that was great. I mean, Danny cooked. Sorry, I was kind of Ben took the reins. I was trapped out trying to find that card, and even I didn't find it. Jarrell just messaged me what it was on the side. So
oh god.
I'm still a failure, but Jarrell saved me. Oh, but yeah, that was cool. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, it's really cool to see. I mean, Danny really put on a show. I mean, like we said in the earlier video, I mean, it's a very interesting list. Definitely a different way to think about utilizing Promo Masty, and I think also just goes to show how generically good she is, even if it is a little bit out of archetype, right? Being able to have tamer interaction, play out bodies, recur stuff, pair that along with cards like Dino B, giving stuff rush, being able to swing, goes for a lot of aggression. So really, really cool build. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. For those of you who have the urge to ask us where the deck lists are, once again, they are found in our socials. Find us on Discord. I don't believe we have a dedicated red-based Masty list, but we can definitely start a thread.
Well, to better clarify, the deck lists are in Discord, not our socials.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, so in our social, which has our Discord, which is where you'll find our deck list. So hit us up on Discord, essentially. So, yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, we catch you on that next video. Bye bye.